Bumpy McSquigums here, and I am continuing with my Let's Play of Blackguards. This is episode 16. So if you recall in the last episode, we talked to a bunch of different people. We did early on, but we started our first day of the 9 hordes of Mengbilla. And yeah, so we managed to destroy them, defeat them, make them look like sissy girls. It was good. Alright, it wasn't exactly that easy, but yeah, you know, it wasn't too bad. We healed up. We can go to the merchant. We can talk to these people. So let's do that. Leave me alone. We're gonna jump right back into it.
What an
uplifting performance. Nothing out of the ordinary there.
Gladiators.
And you'll notice that I'm still a little sick. I've been coughing quite a bit less today, and hopefully my voice quality is okay. I feel a little more ragged than I normally do. So hopefully everything works out.
Are you?
I seem to have the volume fixed from yesterday.
Can you teach us something else?
Which is quite disappointing when I found out that there was a problem yesterday. Alright, well I would like Niam to learn this. What does it do before we do that? So this lowers the attack, which I believe is your chance to hit, but it increases damage by 5. And this lowers attack, but has a chance to wound someone, and it's good against heavily armored people, because it ignores armor. So yeah, I'm definitely going to pick that up. And I think the way to go with Niam is to go weapon talents and just pump her bow so she can just hit every time, because I assume by increasing your bow proficiency or a weapon talent, you will actually hit more often. That's my guess. I don't know. I could be completely wrong at this point. But that's what would make the most sense to me, so we're going to run with that. We're going to confirm the save. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time doing random different things. I would like to just real quickly check to see if we have a deficit of anything. He needs some booties. We need to resupply our belt, so let's get that taken care of. A weak healing potion should be more than enough for him. Astral potion, I like it. And I suppose he could have, well, we'll give him a weak healing potion as well, because he still has this master healing potion. We need to get him some booties. I don't think there's any gloves available for me. Narum's going to attempt more bandaging, because, well, we always hope that bandages will actually work with him, but they never seem to, and that's quite unfortunate. So, yeah, that's going on. I don't know what we're gonna do. Sorry, it's my my preacher voice there. Alright. Well, I can scroll through that all day long. Oh, weren't we almost out of arrows? Or we were out of arrows with 9? We were. That would have been a very big oversight. So, let's grab those up. And I think we're actually going to visit the merchant. And maybe, I don't know, maybe buy a metal buckler. Because I believe we just have that leather shield. What if we buy some of these other pieces of equipment? Yeah, let's give this a shot. Alright, so we're a little over encumbered right now. But I know Narum has a leather shield, a great leather shield. But a leather shield nonetheless. And we bought a buckler, which is metal. Looks like the parry might be a little lower, but the weight is better. The attack, there's no minus to attack, so he can still hit. Plus, it looks like the initiative is a little bit better as well. So we'll equip that, and we'll go to Takate, and we'll get him his boots, and I believe all of these things are better. So let's swap him out for, well, he nearly has the full set. Actually, it looks like he does have the full set, so there you go. We have the full set of the Bosbaran thing, and we can go back and sell the remaining armor that we don't need. I think that would be a wise idea. Now I'm thinking that this might have been an even better choice, but I'm not entirely sure. So until I do know, I'm going to hold on to that. Gladiator gloves are metallic, and I do not want to hold on to those. So we'll get rid of some of the extra stuff, and there we go. We have 140 ducats left. Maybe you buy a couple potions. I don't know. You buy like 4 of these and I don't know, 5 of those, and do we have enough for an astral potion? So we have enough for 2. So there we go. So we're looking pretty good now. Alright, well we can leave, but what is this guy?
Oh, fresh fodder for the Louse Queen.
Seems bad.
The Louse Queen. Did you tame her?
Tame her? There's no way that monster can be tamed. My advice for the fight is to stay away from her. Her poisonous aura burns anything she touches. Her miasma takes your breath away and taints clean water.
Is that all?
No, she's intelligent. A thinker. She makes things fly through the air by the sheer power of her mind.
All those sound like bad things, so not
Good
sure
luck.
when we're gonna have to fight her, but doesn't seem pleasant.
What
And
is it?
We are already healed, I guess. Alright, so we'll go rest.
Gear up, will ya? You're on again.
I guess it's battle time. Let's do it, huh? Let's see what's going on.
Welcome, people of Mengbilla. The second day.
I like how his
brings us
avatar
the
is far less
terrors
fat
of
than
the
his picture.
jungle. Will our hero gladiators once again deliver the maiden Aurelia from the claws of our enemies? The hungry jungle tigers
Uh-oh.
already await our gladiators. Salute those who face certain death. Let the fighting begin!
Apparently I'm facing some jungle tigers. That just doesn't sound very good to me. Well, what do I know? Oh, look, Aurelia's on top of the tents. Where are these tigers at? Oh, there's one in a tent. Alright, so Tecate is up there by himself. Narum's kind of positioned poorly. Do we have a... Let's buff ourselves with Niam. See what happens here. Looks like Tecate is gonna make some tigers very unhappy. So we'll move down and hopefully we can get our mage-like people away from danger here. I'm highly doubting it, but maybe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we get knocked down. Oh no. Well, Tecate's a tank, so hopefully he'll be okay over there. What if we run over here? Seems like it's probably a bad idea, but maybe I don't know if there's another tiger in there or not. Well, I'm going to attempt to take this person down. That's right, I wanted to try my new ability, but these guys are not heavily armored. In fact, they have no armor. They're tigers. Oh. Zerberon dodging like a boss. I didn't get knocked on my butt this time. Tecate is going up against 3 tigers by himself. I think we're going to actually have to help him out with Narum. And Zerberon and Niam are just going to have to deal with the others. So let's see here. What could we do? What if we move back here and we poke this guy? Oh, it worked. Very nice. Alright, so we'll back up. And we'll launch a fireball in his face.
Lost.
Oh, and it didn't work. That's pretty unfortunate. We're just going to flat out run as fast and as far as we can. Alright, let's move over here. Let's move this, actually. And what's her new ability? It's called Marksman, or Markswoman. We'll try that later. Right now we're going to stick with the one that we know works well. Seems to add bonus damage. I like bonus damage. Alright, took an attack of opportunity. Excellent. Oh no. Not sure what he's doing. Oh, missed. Once again, try to nuke this guy down. Hey, the flame bolt was successful. Yay. And we'll attack him.
Die, will you?
Right in the bum. We shall retreat further with our mage-like individual. And hopefully this finishes him. Oh, no. Shot missed. Two of our people are... Oh, he's... There's no way he lifted that. Which, again, unfortunate. Some damage up on the different people. Zerberon is going to, hopefully... Cannot land a heal. Alright, good. We have successfully defeated that fellow. Looks like it's Niam's turn. For whatever reason, she seems to be having a hard time crossing over stuff there. There we go, a little bit more damage out. Takate is still surrounded by tigers. He's just kind of getting mauled slowly. That's fine, it's no big deal. He's a forest man, he's used to being mauled. It's, you know, it's kind of one of their things.
Who's next?
Bam, that tiger is down. And now, in theory, be able to get the main character, me, Bobby McSquiggums, back to life. Which I am eternally grateful for. I'll move over here, throw a big heal on myself, curing all my wounds. My little tiger scratches are gone. And that puts us in a very good position. Nice solid hit on that tiger. Looks like Takate is just going to take a little bit of a pounding from all sides. No big deal. He's used to it.
Get away!
He's a forest man. That's what forest men do. Alright, well he's just going to wait it out. Let's see. I was hoping that would be a little bit better, but that's okay. We'll throw a heal up and get rid of all his wounds. Each have one, that's not too bad. And, oh, she missed. Oh, Takate's down. Well, I was trying to avoid this, if at all possible, but it doesn't look like it is at all possible, so... Take that guy down. Nope, no luck on that one. We'll wait it out. Ooh, he burnt it. Oh, that catches on fire. Very nice. And boom, tiger's down on one more hit. And let's give Takate a little bit more health. And there we have it. I think we can finish it with a regular swing, and yes we can. We are victorious in day 1! Or in battle 1 of day 2! That's right. Tiger meat is delicious. It's far better than beefsteak. Tiger steak? Come on. Not that I would know, because, you know, it's illegal, but if it weren't, I'd be all over that junk.
Warriors of the forest people, the Utulu!
The Utulu!
Of shrunken heads!
Sounds bad. Alright, what do we... Uh-oh. Hey! Hey, no archery. Archery's bad. Ooh. Woman. She missed. It's ironic. He missed too. What? Alright, very nice. Alright, so she's gonna move forward. And she's like, you know, I kind of have this on lockdown. The whole archery thing. So, yeah. We're gonna wait our turn. I think Takate is gonna move out this way, while Narum move out the other way. There he goes! Run, Narum, run! And we'll wait with Bobby McSquiggums as well. We don't need to act this turn. Alright. And, oh. bit of damage, no big deal. Alright, well, I think... Well, she's gonna have to move a little bit, so we'll move her and we'll fire. And I think she's going to be able to take him out all on her own. So we'll have Takate close with this individual here. Run over and you get to poke her, I guess? Poke her in the side or maybe in the leg or something. Once you close distance. Narum sadly has to kind of just wade his way into arrow fire here. All up close and personal. Unfortunate, yes. But something that has to be done. Takate didn't close enough to make them switch weapons yet, which is unfortunate. Thankfully, these archers are about as blind as Niam was for a very long time. So I will definitely take that. Move over here. Hopefully, final arrow into him. And it is. And down he goes, and the crowd goes wild! Alright, looks like I can close enough to actually poke. But I missed. 35% chance, not the greatest. But, it is something. Alright, I'll get closer, and I'll wait. Maybe she'll close with me. I doubt it, but it's possible. Nope. Alright, so two people switch weapons. And... boom. We'll wait it out with him. Much better. And boom! Nice power blow. Again, our spellcasters really don't have to do anything this turn. Or this fight, rather. Which is pretty nice, I mean, think about it. Lets us regain a little bit of what we lost. I don't know how he got re-wounded. Is it like an arrow or two across his face or something? I'm just not noticing. Alright, well, hopefully she goes down with this. It's a low % chance, but I figured maybe. Can't heal that far away. Heal myself and move forward. And we missed? No, we did not miss. Very nice. 85%. That's a pretty good chance, and bam. Alright, well, we'll move a little further in. Oh. He survives with 1 hit point left. Move forward, we'll take a shot, and boom! So Zerberon is... we'll throw a heal on him anyway, because it's going to take more than one to actually get him back to life fully. Yeah, you do, buddy. Don't act like you're invincible. You are clearly not. And it looks like this next turn I should be able to... Haha. Boom, take her out. Very nice. And we'll go for the big heal. Heal up his double wound. And most of his hit points.
I don't need that.
And I suppose we'll move down just in case he decides he's going to shoot again. And boom. Wow, 25. 25 damage. He is not having a good day. He just got run through with a spear. And thankfully, my guys are smart enough to know the pointy end goes into the bad guys. You'd be surprised with some of the recruits.
You think it can't get any better, Mengbilla? Then behold the sixth horde!
The sixth horde, bring it on!
The fearless man-eaters
Uh-oh.
from the rainy mountains!
That sounds bad. Whoa. Wow, that's... okay. They seem rather not small. Alright, well. Nice. Alright, who do we got now? Takate. 65%, we're gonna go with those odds. Oh, and he landed it like a boss. Good Norm over here to stand guard and man up. I suppose we could use some spells. Boom, 17, really? Oh, he missed. Well, I'm okay with that. Alright, it does appear that he's gonna go down in one shot, so let's hope that actually does happen. Down he goes. Okay, so very nice. Narum's gonna attempt. Oh, there's a lot of blood and gore over here. Holy cow. He doesn't seem to have any mana left, but it's okay. We're nearing the end of the fight. I gotta say, this doesn't seem overly difficult right now. I don't know why. Seems relatively easy, I gotta say. Uh-oh. Oh, he just picked up a club. That can't be good for me. Well, thankfully I was able to eliminate him, but man, that was a big club. I don't think I want to know what would have happened had he actually hit me with that thing. Alright. Looks like this guy, oh, he picked up a club too. Well, let's see what happens. I can't imagine it would be a good thing, but we'll see. Shot and boom. Alright, we hit him. He seems to have a little bit more health. I think he had like 42 and the others had 34. So he's got at least one more attack, or one more. He can soak one more hit before he goes down. Let's see what happens here. Doesn't look like he's closed with us yet. I wish I had like a hamstring ability to slow him down. It's 40. Now we're gonna run with it. Oh, no luck there. Alright, power blow, attack! It's 10. Oh no! Oh! That was a tremendous hit.
Stop it! I don't need that!
Yeah, you do, buddy. Trust us, you need that. You need that very much.
Nobody enchants an Angrashaw.
I do. I enchant an Angrishaw all the time. It's kind of my thing. And that should be the end of it. And there it is. Well, that wasn't so bad. This is actually easier than the first day.
Today I overheard
Hello,
something
Aurelia.
interesting. They want to send the Louse Queen into the arena. They say that so far no gladiator has survived the fight against her.
Then we need a plan.
Poison?
We don't have any.
A day filled with gore, Mengbilla! But not the final one!
Looks like I got
Tomorrow
one more
night,
day.
The bird of death We'll be vigilant.
And we shall eat that bird as a Thanksgiving dinner. Even though it's nowhere near Thanksgiving, but you know, maybe we missed out on Thanksgiving this year. I don't know. Well, I suppose Thanksgiving's not quite yet. Maybe we missed out on last year's Thanksgiving. Who can say? Who can say? Bore on with you, my friend. Alright.
I'm dead.
Pick
I'm
one.
dead or
The
going
creature
mad.
will kill me. I just know it.
The Louse Queen wants to kill you?
You mean the Louse Queen wants to kill you?
She stares at me. She speaks. She talks to me, I swear.
Sounds
She's
bad.
in my thoughts. She's plotting something.
Never fear. We will kill her.
That's wonderful. But it'll be too late for me by then.
Let's hope not, dude. Can you sedate the louse?
Can't you sedate this giant louse for a while?
I could if I had my sleeping poison.
Yeah,
But the
actually, that was a
Monterey took
scheming
everything
sound.
away. The Honorable Marwan Ibn Khadim doesn't want sleepy beasts in his arena.
Ibn Karim's.
Do the Monterey still have the sleeping poison?
I don't know. But Diomaris has some. The old gladiator.
This dude?
He can't get any shut-eye without it. The arena is turning us all into ghosts.
Or into warriors.
Good old Takate. Thank you. So, the old gladiator doesn't get any shut-eye without his sleeping poison, huh?
We heard you have a remedy for sleepless nights. Why don't you share it with us?
Well, aren't you polite? I must mind my
I could give you an eternal sleep if you don't. I'll duel you
We
for
could
it.
duel instead.
I prefer that.
Oh, why not? I'll
All
give
right,
Narum
you
the deal.
amateurs.
We're amateurs. We're not amateurs, mind you. We're amateurs. Oh, hello. Attack of opportunity. Go! Oh. Haha! Victory is mine! Okay, maybe it might be yours. Nope. Ouch. Looks like I'm winning, I think. Yeah, he's done. Yeah!
Nah, who cares? Here's your sleeping draft.
A sleeping draft. Woot! That was the easiest duel of my life. Literally beat himself, if you want to get technical. Was quite impressive. Alright. So I gotta say, I'm not noticing anything overwhelmingly challenging. I mean, I don't think we used our anything. I don't think we used sleep venom. I don't think we used any of our belt slots or anything, so we're still sitting pretty decently, I dare say. I do want to take a look real quick here at the character sheet, and not at Takate, but actually at me. I want to see special abilities for the astral regeneration. I have enough for it, so that's what I was hoping for. I'll take a look at Zerberon. He also has enough for it, so we're set on both of those. And that will help tremendously. I'm hoping. I actually have no idea. I just assume it will be helping tremendously.
All you need to do is ask nicely. Diomaris doesn't mind sharing his sleeping poison.
I appreciate it. Let's hope the Louse Queen will soon fall asleep.
Let
and
us
not a word to Marwan or the Montereys.
let us hope indeed. Alright, let's do a quick run by. Nice guy.
Bore on with you.
Doesn't heal me, not very
What
nice.
an uplifting
Okay.
attention.
Still alive.
This Louse Queen. They say she's invincible.
No creature in this world is invincible.
I see.
I thought you wanted me to give you some hope.
It's kind of funny.
Can you
Alright.
teach us something else?
Let us see what we can learn. I think I know all those things, and these aren't really... Huh. Intriguing. Well... I don't think there's anything I necessarily need or want to learn at this point from any of my people, so you know, we're gonna probably switch over to Niam. take a look at talents. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Survival. Don't care about provision prices for all battles in the wilderness. Traps, meh. I think I'm good. Alright, so Niam's just gonna kind of pump her weapon talent to 18. Apparently that's where it maxes out at, is at 18. So that's good, I guess. Yeah, I'd like to save the changes. We'll take a look here. And it seems as though maybe cleverness and resistance to magic. Probably gonna start pumping dexterity next. Although her hit points are not the greatest. What if we give her 32? Yeah, I think that's good. Alright, so she's gonna be the only one that actually levels up in this. And we are going to end the episode right there. So, thank you for joining me on this wonderful day. This Let's Play of Blackguards, episode 16. We have defeated day 2 of the 9 hordes of Mengbilla. So, it means we defeated hordes 1 through 6, and that means we have 3 remaining. So, in the next episode, let us hope that I can actually get through them. Until then, guys, my name is Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.